Welcome to CinePro, where we bring your favorite movies back to life with quick recaps, hidden details, and everything you missed. The story The Green Inferno today begins when we see the Amazon forests and the trees being cut down in a savage and terrifying way. And the whole forest is being completely destroyed before our eyes. Because of this destruction, the homes of the indigenous people living there are being demolished and ruined, and they lose the lives they were used to. Then we see, at a university in America, a girl named Justine sitting with her roommate in the dorm, talking a bit about lectures and daily life. Then the two of them go to attend a very important lecture, where their teacher tells them that in many places in the world, tribes, especially African women, are exposed to harsh and terrible traditions that still exist to this day. Justine is shocked and deeply affected, feeling fear inside when she hears this. After the lecture ends and Justine is sitting alone in the hall, a boy approaches her and tells her that Alejandro asked him to give her this plate and also told her she's invited to a very important meeting. The story is that at college, there's a group of students who go to different places in the world to raise their voices for environmental protection. This group is led by Alejandro, a famous activist with strong charisma and an influential personality, always busy with new tasks. Justine is also interested in social work and charitable activities, so at night she goes to the meeting Alejandro invited her to. Alejandro tells everyone that they are planning to go to the Amazon forests to protect a local tribe there, because a multinational company is cutting down the forest trees and destroying it to look for oil under the ground, which puts the lives of the tribe members at risk. Alejandro also says that the company will use retired armed soldiers to do the job, but they must stop the company's work in any way and film everything happening there live to show everyone and make the international media and all people oppose this company, which will force the company to leave and withdraw from there. Justine is very impressed by this mission and decides to go with them no matter what happens, and the rest of the people also join the plan. The next day, Justine calls her father, who is a big lawyer at the United Nations, and lies to him, saying she's going on a short trip with her friends. Then Justine and the rest of the group arrive at a place where they meet Alejandro's friend, who funded the whole trip from the start. After that, they board a private plane and set off on their journey. After getting off the plane, they take a tuk-tuk and go to a hotel where they eat and try to rest a bit before the mission. Then they take a boat and head towards the Amazon forest. As soon as they arrive, they all wear uniforms and move together to the company's site, chaining themselves to trees and bulldozers and covering their faces with masks. Then they all take out their phones and start filming videos, staging a huge protest with the clear goal of filming everything live so the whole world can see what the company is doing. At that moment, the private militiamen arrive and try to remove them, but everyone was chained with iron locks that couldn't be opened easily. However, Justine's lock was broken and left open, so one of the militiamen grabs her, points a gun at her head, and threatens to kill her immediately. Seeing this, Justine panics and starts crying hysterically, calling out for Alejandro. But Alejandro and the others are busy filming and continue the video, saying in front of everyone, "Kill her now? Her father is a lawyer at the United Nations. Let's see what happens." Justine is shocked when she hears this and feels betrayed. At that moment, the group's live video spreads rapidly. Media pressure increases, and because of this, the militiamen retreat, leave them, and the company is forced to stop work. At that moment, the police arrive, arrest the group, and take them with them. But Alejandro's friend gives money to the police and gets them released immediately. After that, these people board their private planes to return home, and inside the plane they celebrate as if they have won. Alejandro says their video went viral everywhere and everyone is talking about them and their courage. Everyone is happy and excited, but Justine feels sad and betrayed because they used her for their own benefit to save themselves. Suddenly, a serious engine failure happens in the plane. The pilots lose control, and the plane starts to make an emergency landing unexpectedly. Everyone starts screaming from fear and panic. Part of the plane breaks off in the air, and two people slip and fall from the plane. Moments later, as they crash into the trees, their plane is completely destroyed in a dense forest full of huge trees. In the accident, the pilot's friend dies instantly, along with Alejandro's friend, and many people die immediately, with some suffering very serious injuries. The survivors are crying in shock, trying to help each other get out of the wrecked plane, and outside, everywhere around them is filled with bodies, blood, and destruction. Then the plane explodes again and is completely destroyed. Justine, Alejandro, and a few others miraculously survive. These people are terrified and don't know what to do or where to go, and their phones have no signal at all. One of the survivors tries to find his GPS device to call for help in any way from the outside world. At that moment, they hear a strange and frightening sound coming from inside the forest. Alejandro's girlfriend decides to go see the source of the sound, and suddenly an arrow hits her directly and she falls to the ground. Alejandro is terrified and tries to remove the arrow from her neck in any way. But before he can do anything, a second arrow hits her in the head and she falls to the ground, dying instantly. These people were a tribe from the heart of the forest, and they thought Justine's group were enemies coming to attack them. The rest of the group, out of fear, run in every direction, but the tribe surrounds them one by one, shooting them with arrows containing a strong sedative that makes them sleep. One boy tries to escape and finds his GPS device, but as soon as he grabs it, he is hit by an arrow and loses consciousness immediately. After that, the tribe members take them in a wooden boat and move them along the river until they reach their village in the middle of the forest. These tribe members were the indigenous people of the Amazon forests, their bodies painted red, and their appearance was very terrifying and frightening to any stranger. The tribe takes Justine's group to present them to their chief, but on the way, the tribe members surround them more tightly and start pulling their hair harshly, which terrifies them and makes them scream and beg to be let go. But no one in the tribe stops at that moment. They see the bodies of people hanging from the trees around the village, so they immediately understand that this is a tribe of cannibals. Suddenly, the tribe's leader arrives, her entire body covered in yellow paint, which makes the tribe members stop harassing them and move away a little. The leader looks closely at Justin's group, then speaks in their language to the tribe members. After that, she orders them all to be locked up in a wooden cage. At that moment, Alejandro has a phone with him, but he discovers there is no signal at all, and because of this, everyone feels there is no hope for survival. After a while, they notice that one of their friends is missing from the cage. They look outside and see that the tribe members have taken their friend to a mysterious place. The tribe leader calmly holds his face and makes him drink a strange liquid, then lays him on a large stone. Suddenly, she gouges out his eyes with her hands and shows them off to the whole tribe with pride. When the tribe members see this, they scream, celebrate, and chant in a terrifying way. Then, the tribe leader comes with a sharp weapon and cuts off Justin's friend's hand, leg, and head in front of their eyes. Everyone in the cage trembles with fear and tries to cover their eyes, but some of them still cannot stop looking. After that, the tribe women cook the body over an open fire, and then the tribe members start eating the meat in front of them. Seeing this, Alejandro and his friends are shocked, and a girl in the cage starts vomiting from the horror of the scene. When the children see her, they mock her and burst out laughing. At night, everyone in the cage talks to each other, thinking about their situation. They say, "If we hadn't come to stop this company, we wouldn't have fallen into this nightmare." That day, Alejandro decides to confess. He tells everyone that he and his friend, who funded the trip, brought these people here only for money. Another company paid him to sabotage the first company's work, so he made money and became famous. Alejandro continues his confession, saying he brought Justin specifically because her father is a big lawyer at the United Nations, and if something bad happened, he could intervene and save them. When everyone hears this confession, they get very angry with Alejandro and start shouting at him in rage. The next day, as Justin is sitting, she sees a girl from the tribe standing in front of her. She takes out her flute from her necklace and plays a soothing tune to calm her. At that moment, the tribe leader comes and selects 3 girls from the cage, making them stand before her. The leader performs strange rituals to find out which of them are still virgins and which are not. In the end, they discover that Justin is still unmarried, so they return the other 2 girls to the cage and take Justin with them to a hut far from the others. The people in the cage decide they will not die in such a horrible way and must do something to escape. But the tribe guards are standing watching them all the time, preventing them from moving. At that moment, a boy comes up with a clever idea. He plays a loud tune on Alejandro's phone and throws it away from the cage. When the guards hear the sound, one of them goes to look for it. A girl, with the help of her friend, takes advantage of the opportunity, gets out of the cage, and runs away quickly. After a while, the tribe members return Justin to the cage. Her body and face are covered with strange drawings in different colors, and she doesn't remember anything that happened to her because she was completely unconscious. Then the tribe brings food to the group. After eating, one of the girls looks at her plate and is shocked when she finds a piece of skin with a distinctive tattoo. When she sees this mark, she immediately understands that this tattoo belongs to her friend who escaped earlier. Thus, they caught her, killed her, and cooked her, and now everyone is eating her flesh. When she learns this horrifying truth, she collapses, breaks her plate, takes a sharp piece, cuts her own throat, and ends her life immediately. The tribe comes and takes her body to cook and eat it like the others, but one of the boys takes advantage of the situation and puts some weed he had hidden into the dead girl's mouth, so that when the tribe eats her, they will be shocked and unable to move. After that, the tribe takes the girl, cooks her, and eats her. All the tribe members are shocked. Some lose consciousness, and some become disoriented. Justin and Daniel take advantage of this opportunity and escape from their cage. But Alejandro hits one of his friends and knocks him unconscious, because Alejandro thinks that if he tries to escape with them, the tribe will catch and kill him. Alejandro also believes that when the second company comes to cut down the trees, these people will be able to save him. That's why he stopped his friend from leaving, so the tribe would eat his friend first and he could survive longer. Justin and the boy leave him, run away. When the boy wakes up, he finds two tribe members sitting next to him, laughing. He thinks they are high, so he tries to trick them, but they cut off his hand and start eating it. Seeing this, the boy tries to escape, but the tribe surrounds him, and because they are high, they catch him and start eating him alive. Meanwhile, Justin and the boy reach the river and see smoke from the crashed plane, the place they were heading to. But Justin accidentally falls into the river and starts to drown, but grabs a rock, and with the help of a tree branch, the boy saves her. After that, as they walk at night, they reach the place where their plane crashed. There, they see the bodies of their dead friends hanging, and it's clear that the tribe hung them. Justin hears the sound of a phone from the pocket of one of her dead friends, so the two of them approach and take it. Then the tribe comes, beats them, and knocks them out. The next morning, when Justin wakes up, she sees them preparing her for a ritual, and her friend is tied to a pole, being beaten and having his arms and legs broken. Then they put something on his clothes that attracts ants, which start eating him. After that, according to the village's rituals, the leader comes to do something to Justin. But at that moment, one of the tribe men comes and says that some people have come to cut down the trees. When they learn this, everyone grabs their weapons and goes to fight them, leaving only a few children to watch Alejandro. Here, the little girl whom Justin played the flute for unties her rope. As soon as she is free, she runs to her friend tied to the pole, who is being eaten alive by poisonous ants and suffering. Justin wants to save him, but he is in so much pain that he prefers death, and the girl mercifully kills him with a knife. After that, Justin takes the girl with her and starts walking. Alejandro begs Justin to help him, but she doesn't, and escapes with the girl. The girl shows Justin the way out of the jungle, and to thank her, Justin gives her the flute necklace as a gift. At that moment, another girl and her father arrive to catch Justin, but the path Justin is walking on has a dangerous liger, a hybrid of a male lion and a tiger, a female, and because of that, the people of the tribe did not respond to Justin. That's because they thought if she followed Justin, the lion-tiger might kill her, so they were afraid and ran away. Justin had no other way, so she was forced to take the same path. Justin was lucky because the lion-tiger had just eaten a while ago, so it didn't attack her. While she was walking, she saw the militiamen shooting at the tribe's people and killing them. When she saw that, she raised both her hands and started screaming, saying, "I'm American," and pretended to film them with her mobile phone while telling everyone to stop. She said, "I'm a survivor. Let me leave from here." Indeed, those people stopped and called a helicopter and got her out of there. The pilot asked Justin if there was anyone else besides her, but Justin wrote and said no. Then she got on the helicopter and returned to her home. After a few days, government officials investigated her, and at that time, Justin said that all her colleagues died in the plane crash and that she was the only one who survived with great difficulty. She also said that in the jungle, she met tribe people who helped her and did not harm her. In fact, Justin wrote that because she felt that if she said the tribe people were cannibals, the government would kill them. Not to mention that the Amazon forests would be destroyed. Afterwards, Justin got a call from Alejandro's sister, who told her that there was a satellite picture showing Alejandro in the jungle, and that he was still alive until now, but his body was covered with black paint, meaning he had almost become part of that tribe. And here ends the events of our movie today. Stay tuned for new videos and summaries. Goodbye.